Hello everyone, this is my first reaction vid, and we are doing if Izuku Midoriya was the Ab Killer, or known as the White Dino Thunder Ranger in the American version, okay? But the Ab Killer is the Japanese version. If y'all have seen My Hero, you know what I mean about Izuku Midoriya. Now this story takes off on the day of Izuku's birth. Now Izuku had a twin, and Izuku was born with jet black hair like Megumi Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen. And so, this is an alternate universe, a different AU from the canon. And my video is only for entertainment purposes only. And if I didn't mention that earlier in the vid, then, well, I'll just have to tell you now. Anyway, my YouTube name is Blazing Flames. And go subscribe if you need to. And so, Inka Midoriya and Hisashi thought Izuku Midoriya was the devil child, because none of them had jet black hair. Hisashi had white hair and Inko had green hair, if all of you know. And so, he was raised like a demon. He was pink like Naruto. His whole family hated him. Even the abuse from Bakugo was enough. Sorry, a break. Alright, sorry everybody. I was being called. Sorry everybody, back to the video. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, right there. Anyways, back to the story. So, once they found that Izuku was quirkless and his brother had, like, let's say Izuku had the quirk, let's say Hisashi had the quirk of camouflage, okay? I'm just giving Hisashi that quirk. So Izuku's twin, who is the devil child and the golden child brother in their parents' eyes, whatever the twin does, they blame it on Izuku. And that just pissed Izuku off more and more. Like, he was super pissed. He and then his brother always... Izuku's twin brother, we'll name him Zuzu, alright? We'll name him Zuzu. I know that's the nickname for Izuku. Do not go flaming me in the comments. Alright. So, Izuku's twin and Bakugo always just abused my nigga Izuku. Like, Izuku was just writing in his hero notebook. Izuku was a hacking expert. Even his own brother forced him to do his homework. And his brother always just hit him with a chair if he didn't. And if he didn't get the right scores, he would blame it on Izuku. And his parents, every time his brother passes a test, they always take him out to, like, a restaurant to eat. While Izuku is given nothing but dry stale bread that he can only eat when he soaks it in water. Like, he's basically the demon child of the whole series. Until one day in middle school, after he was told to commit suicide and beat up by Bakugo and his own brother, he just takes a walk in the forest. So after his walk in the forest, he sees like an alien shipwreck type thing, where he goes inside to investigate, and he sees the white dino gem on a pedestal in the rubble of the old remaining ship. As you all know, the white dino gem is mixed with pure evil. if y'all have seen the Dino Thunder series. And in my opinion, that is that was one of my favorite series. Especially when it comes to Power Rangers. There's a lot of ones I like, but Dino Thunder has to be in my top 10. Like, y'all can tell me the ones with Jason David Frank, and also rest in peace Jason David Frank. So yeah, he sees the white Dino Gem on that pedestal. And the white Dino Gem, as he did to Trent Mercer, showed him visions. As it mixed with his DNA. The white Dino Gem chose Izuku as its wielder. As we all know what happened to Tret. Izuku was like Tret after he got the white Dino Gem for the first time. He wasn't feeling good. And occasionally, the white Dino Gem enhanced the bad traits of Izuku. His anger, his rage, and everything. The white Dino Gem enhanced his physical strength, speed, intelligence, and all that, like Toji Fushiguro from JJK. And so Izuku came back home. When Izuku didn't pass his, like, Izuku always gets straight A's, but he always gets discriminated for it. And his teacher told him, Izuku, if you don't stop cheating on your tests, you will get expelled. There's no way a quirkless, stupid loser can pass a test like that. Only the people with quirks can actually pass. They're nothing but a worthless piece of trash. And so, Izuku was fed up. When he came back home and he got straight A's again, his brother blamed him and told him that he cheated. And you know what Inko and Hisashi did? Just beat him up with pipes. Like, you know Shigaraki's father? Yeah. The way when Shigaraki got his quirk and he destroyed his whole house. And his father hit him with a pipe, right? Hisashi did the same. While Inko was surprised that Hisashi would do that. Inko only slapped Izuku. Not that hard. But Hisashi went too far. And he was just fed up at this point. He clapped back because of the white Dino Gem. All his anger, his sadness, all his anger and his sadness was put into that punch to his father's gut. His father was sent flying back into the wall. He even made a dent in the wall. Inko was shocked at Izuku's outburst, while Zuzu over here tries to defend his father, while he just gets beat up by Izuku. Inko tries stopping Izuku, but Inko just really loves Izuku down inside. If Inko didn't do what she does to Izuku, Hisashi would have divorced Inko. See, Inko doesn't want to do anything to Izuku. To Inko, Izuku's smarter. Inko knows Izuku, and Izuku wouldn't cheat on his tests, as so he was blamed for. The secret that Inko doesn't want to be alone. That Inko just wants to be with someone. She was always alone and she can't be left by Hisashi. She's not desperate, she thinks that she's nothing without Hisashi. So Inko could only watch in horror as her second child, was kicked in the balls by Izuku and sent straight to the wall where his father was. Izuku, Inko sensing the rage inside Izuku like never before. Inko sensing Izuku's rage knew that this was Izuku. She knows Izuku by heart. This isn't Izuku. She didn't notice the white Dino Gem. And as Izuku hits his brother with a mean 2-piece savage combo, his father tries hitting him with a bat on the head. As Izuku just grabbed the bat and just body slammed his father like this was WWE. He did not care. His father had a broken leg, a punctured lung, and his brother had it worse. Half of all his bones in his body was broken by Izuku. Until his father managed to kick Izuku out. And Izuku started living by his own. Well, Izuku knew a lot about hacking and engineering. As you know, Izuku, from a young age, could read his mother's old college books. He was smarter, like, he didn't even have to go to middle school. He was already smarter than any middle schooler. That's why he always got straight A's and everything. He was always smarter than his brother. His brother always was a spoiled brat, and he always cared about his image. He was like Endeavor, like, almost like Endeavor, like, didn't abuse his wife, since he didn't even have a wife at this point. And Izuku knew a lot about engineering from Inko, since Inko hid this a secret from Masashi that she was an engineer back then when she was younger. So, he could engineer like a secret base. He would make a secret base in the forest. Till one day he was attacked by a pack of wild hyenas and wolves. And on accident, he touched his white Dino Gem. And his white Dino Gem and his morpher appeared. So Izuku was like, what is this? Upon instinct, Izuku touched it. And upon instinct, he just said the words, Dino Thunder, power up. Izuku was now the white Dino Thunder. He was stronger. He had invisibility and speed, the same to that of Fred Mercer. And he had his iconic Draco sword. As he just moved without his own, he just did it upon his own instinct. Every action that Izuku was doing to those wolves and hyenas was on instinct. He murdered them all. And Izuku was not stopping there. Those wild hyenas and wolves were forced to be Izuku's next dinner, since he had nowhere to live. He basically dried all of them. And to them, Izuku were now just his food. They were nothing but worthless trash to Izuku now. You would think of animals as something to care about too in the canon Izuku, but Izuku now is now cocky. He is wary of his opponents, stronger. His analysis of heroes is insane. His strength, his speed, and everything. He was insane when it came to that hero analysis. So yeah, he knew every weakness of every single pro hero. He knew All Might's weakness. He was secretly spying on All Might. Secretly back when he was younger. He wanted to know more about his hero. And so, Izuku knew everything about All Might, his small might form and everything. So yeah, Ezekiel was like, no, I can't live homeless in the woods forever. He realized that what he said when he transformed to take down the wolves, he wondered to himself. After the massacre of the wolves, that massacre was worse than the Uchiha massacre, okay? He murdered every single family of those wolves and hyenas. He even went murdering those lions. He murdered an innocent puppy on instinct. Like, bro didn't care if you were a child, or a woman, or a man. Bro didn't care if you were 1 month. He would murder you still. Say bang. Pushing. Push. Push trans. Push trans. Push trans. Oh. As Ezekiel was now known as the Ab Killer. He hadn't committed any crimes yet, but he was still at large. He hadn't committed any crimes. As Ezekiel was fed up with getting discriminated all the time. So his discrimination is no more. Ezekiel stood for the quirkless people. Him once being quirkless before the White Dinogen. His goal was to make the hero suffer for what All Might said and for what Godspeed told him. And his own brother for beating him up. For just breathing the air. As you remember about what Godspeed told Ezekiel to commit suicide, as he did not care anymore. He was the Ab Killer now. And Godspeed a few months later was in UA. And Izuku Midoriya has committed so many crimes. He's committed 3rd-degree manslaughter. He's murdered 12 people already, and he does not care. The whole nation, a whole entire town is scared of this dude. This dude is a certified terrorist. Like, bro, he's smart. His base is in the words. He knows his secret base. As he still works at a cafe. Izuku is a mean barista, okay? He a mean one. He like Meliodas when it comes to drinks, but for coffee, he just does his coffee job and then he likes his barista job, you know what I mean? His barista job is fire to him. Like, his barista job is actually kind of fun to him. As Aizawa normally goes to his coffee shop, and Aizawa doesn't go to any other coffee shop, except for the one that Izuku works at. If Izuku isn't there, Aizawa will wait till Izuku gets to work. And Izuku's very so he will already be at the shop, you know what I mean? He works for this girl named Amy, alright? He works for the girl named Amy. And he is an artist like Kurt Murphy. And so Izuku is at large. His bounty is Luffy's current bounty times Dragon's bounty. That's how high it is. So yeah, Izuku at large is now a certified villain. And so Izuku was noticed by the League of Villains. They only know his name, he doesn't know his real identity. Shigaraki wants to know who this Ab Killer person is. Now this is that Shigaraki man-child. Not that awesome platinum awesome Shigaraki. Not that villain Shigaraki with that fire laugh, dude. Like, y'all ain't telling me his laugh wasn't fire. And that was actually striking me in fear, dude. Like, oh, I was scared of Shigaraki for the first time. And for me, honestly, Izuku works alone. He used to date Momo. Let's say Izuku and Momo used to date. Until his brother stole Momo away from Izuku and told Momo that Izuku murdered his only pet puppy. And Izuku didn't do that. Out of frustration, he murdered his own puppy, Izuku's brother. So Momo believed his brother and just broke up with Izuku. Now Izuku is a certified villain. As, you know, Izuku actually took Katsuki's advice. I should have told you this earlier, but yeah. He took Katsuki's advice and jumped off the roof of the building. After Katsuki saw this, he saw Izuku jumping off the roof of the building. And Katsuki, from that day, whenever it was Izuku's birthday, he would always be mad or lonely because the person he would use to bully was no more to Katsuki's mind. Izuku was still alive after all, but he is more of the villain now. Izuku listens to those songs, you know, like Izuku is that person that listens to some rap, you know what I mean? Izuku is awesome and all in fire, you know what I mean? Izuku, fire in every way. Izuku is a certified menace at this point. As you know, Izuku doesn't show his identity under the helmet. As the Hero Commission, the Hero Commission wants to find out who the Ab Killer is. So Nezu got Endeavor, Midnight, Hawks, Aizawa, and Mike to hunt down the Ab Killer. Found out his identity. Nezu doesn't want them to kill the Ab Killer. All he wants them to do is bring him to Nezu. So after Aizawa hasn't had any confrontations with Izuku. He has had many confrontations. Many of them. So yeah, Aizawa is the one that mostly sees the Ab Killer most. In his suit, of course. As he always beats Aizawa, always manages to beat Aizawa. Now fast forward to the camp arc, where Izuku meets the League of Villains, Togedabi and Shigaraki. As Shigaraki notices Izuku in his Ab Killer suit, Shigaraki says, "You're the Ab Killer." And Izuku, in his Ab Killer voice, says, "Oh, yes I am, man. Nice to meet you." Izuku just stays quiet, and Izuku says, in his Ab Killer voice, "Yes, so what about it?" As Shigaraki doesn't offer him to join the LOV just yet. The only reason that Izuku's at the camp is that he wants to make Katsuki and Momo's life a living hell, of course, so yeah. And his brother managed to get into UA, but he was so lucky that he was at last place because of his weak quirk. His quirk was only for like spy missions, you know what I mean? He wasn't like Kevin from Ultimate Alien where he can like coat his body in any substance he touches. I don't want to make him OP. I want to make him weak so Izuku can murder him. Hasashi and Inko are still alive, of course. He didn't murder his parents. As Izuku was now the villain. So Izuku, for the first time, Izuku kind of added a voice change into his helmet, so he can turn on his ad-killer voice anytime he wants. As Izuku is just sitting in a tree, just sitting there, but Momo and Katsuki are together. Not like they're just together because they lost the rest of Class 1A. In this forest. So yeah, Izuku sitting in the tree be like, with his normal voice. He doesn't want to reveal himself just yet. He wants to make them regret ever doing that to him. Izuku is the kindest person you'll ever meet, and Momo threw her away over a simple lie. So Izuku wants to make her suffer harder than he did. And I swear, when Izuku says he will keep that promise. He doesn't care if you're a woman or a child, as I mentioned earlier. He will murder you if you're one of his targets. He's not like a hitman and all that, but he is the most dangerous person next to Alpha. Let's say, not next to Alpha 1, because I don't want to make him too OP. Let's say he's stronger than Toga and Dabi and Shigaraki. Let's say he's stronger than Toga and Dabi. He's next to Shigi on that list, okay? He's next to Shigi on the list. Anyway, Izuku, they're just he doesn't reveal himself just yet. Oh no! He doesn't reveal himself just yet. He doesn't reveal himself just yet. As he doesn't turn off his voice changing helmet. He says in his ad-killer voice, well, what do we have here? Some low-life heroes, I see. Izuku just started smack talking them. He hates them with all his guts. He hates them from breathing air, from living on this earth. As he does not care, Izuku never curses. But in this universe, Izuku curses a lot like Bakugo. A lot like Katsuki, he curses. Izuku is that just that dude in the back of the class that stays quiet in this place on Subway Surfers. So yeah, Izuku just starts snack packing these niggas. He don't give them no. He does not care who they are. Does not care at this point, as Izuku curses on their names, as he would never do that before. Izuku curses them, as Katsuki just starts cursing at Izuku, and Izuku alright. That's okay. So yeah, as Izuku, pissed off at Katsuki, just straight speed blitzes him. He takes out his Draco sword all slowly and dramatic, and he said, "Oh, so you wanna fight?" in his ab killer voice. "Then bring it on, you motherfucking Pomeranian." As he speed blitzed Bakugo and just started destroying this nigga left and right, left and right. Momo tries to help Katsuki, but Izuku is way too fast, and Izuku hits Katsuki with the most devious combo. He even makes Momo get stuck in the crossfire, as Katsuki launches his full-powered chain explosion at Izuku, as he just destroys Katsuki. He directed his own explosion back at him. He took both his gauntlets at lightning speed and started just shot at Bakugo. Then blitzed him. Then Katsuki started getting destroyed. Momo tried to jump in and pushing Izuku away, but Izuku kicked Momo straight 50 meters away. As the fight continued, Katsuki was gravely wounded, and Izuku was ready to land the finishing blow. But Hawks, in the nick of time, saved Katsuki. As Katsuki realized that he's weak compared to that dude in that armor, he doesn't know it's Izuku. Obviously, he has to reveal himself. So Izuku, with Midnight and Hawks and Devil and Mike and Aizawa was just straight up looking for my nigga. So yeah. So he be like on one night for the 70th time, as they were looking for Izuku, they always failed trying to capture him like that. And Endeavor just wanted to murder him, but Izuku always destroyed Endeavor, and even gravely wounded him to the point where Endeavor was on the brink of death. As Izuku as Izuku like is in the League of Villains, he doesn't take off his helmet. As Izuku had a plan, he purposely let them catch him. As Izuku knows that they wouldn't even have catched him anyway if he hadn't have let them catch him in the first place. As Izuku takes off, as Izuku turned off his voice changer, the truth is that Izuku's whole suit is linked to like a supercomputer. It's a giant supercomputer AI that Izuku has in his base. He can literally just teleport himself out of UA whenever he wants, thanks to his supercomputer. So he purposely let them catch him. As Izuku didn't take off his suit, he only just took off his voice changer. As they notice his voice is like a 16-year-old's voice. As Endeavor asked him in his Endeavor voice, y'all just please don't flame me in the comments. Hey kid! Hey, I know that's not your real voice. You must be a 20-year-old man or something. And then Izuku in his voice like, what the frick, old man? I'm a 16-year-old. As Endeavor came to the realization that they were fighting a 16-year-old. But to Endeavor it didn't matter. He was a villain. As Aizawa asked for a list of all his crimes. So Izuku's crimes are arson, theft, third-degree manslaughter, and more stuff, okay? And also drug dealing as well. Like, he's not a drug dealing business, it's just, like, he is an important member to many gangs. He delivers the messages that they need. He needs their money, dude. Izuku works at the barista. As Aizawa recognizes his favorite barista's voice. As Izuku never served Aizawa his coffee by himself, as he knew if he did that, he would get exposed if he were ever caught. So the other waiter to the restaurant that he works at the cafe that he works at, always serves Aizawa his coffee. So they don't know it's Izuku, as Izuku is only the one that he is the one that makes his coffee. Aizawa many times before wants to know the person that keeps making him his awesome coffee. As Izuku's really good at making coffees. So yeah, they don't know that his suit isn't a part of his quirk. They think he has a quirk that is related to his suit and everything. They're thinking it's like Momo's quirk, but it's not. So yeah. is a boxing legend and a martial art. Ezekiel is becoming Oliver level karate skills, okay? So yeah. They didn't do anything to Ezekiel. So yeah, Ezekiel wait until he's in class 1A. As Neji told Aizawa that Ezekiel will be in his class. Aizawa asked him to take off his suit, and Ezekiel just stays quiet and says, "Power down." As they all see Ezekiel's face, especially Momo and Gatsuki. Gatsuki be like, "Zeku, is that you?" As his brother is like, "There's no way that he's the villain, the Apula. My brother's nothing but a stupid, ugly, sore loser. Isn't that right, babe?" He says to Momo. As Momo says, "I think that is Ezekiel." As Ezekiel says, "She's right, stupid head. She's right. She's right, you motherfucking dumbhead." As he's astonished that he's the villain. As his brother acts all cocky that he's saying that he can beat Ezekiel. But Gatsuki said, "You're not on his level. Get it through your head." As Gatsuki is like taken aback what Ezekiel has become. Gatsuki was like, "Ezekiel, I thought you wanted to be a hero." And Ezekiel just laughs and says, "What hero? You told me to commit suicide. Even my own brother told me to. So what is there the point when I was told by my own idol, All Might himself, that I can't be a hero without a quirk? So what is that to become? A hero? No! You can only become what the people tell you. Well, I'm here to..." And as Ezekiel says, "I'm gonna prove I'm not wrong. I'm gonna show him that I am the one who will matter." And burn his body. As Ezekiel finished saying that, All Might heard everything through the doorstep, and All Might is in complete shock. And so, as Momo tries to talk to Ezekiel, as Momo's trying to sweet talk to Ezekiel, Momo says, "Babe, I missed you a lot. Can we get back together maybe?" Then Ezekiel gives Momo the most devious death stare. He says, "Oh, you think I'm gonna get back together after what you did? Nah, forget it." As they see Ezekiel's dino gem on his wrist. As they all ask him what is that, he just looks at them. It's my favorite thing to wear, don't worry about it." As the training comes around, it is now Ezekiel versus Momoyasuke. As Ezekiel is now allowed to use his quirk since Momo was using hers, but Ezekiel can use his quirk all along. So he just says, alright then. Shut up and power up. And does the whole Dino Thunder thing. And he pulls out his Draco sword and says, Speed Blitzes Momo. Gives her the most savage combo. And just breaks half of Momo's bones. As Momo is thinking, how did he get so strong? I should have never left him. As his brother wants to beat up Izuku. As Izuku just appears behind him with his Draco sword at his neck. As he says, you wanna fight? As his brother is completely shocked at what Izuku is doing. Izuku can at any time could decapitate him. And from this day, Izuku's brother always stays away from Izuku. As Izuku says, power down, as he transforms. And this is part 1 of the whole thing. I will make a part 2 tomorrow. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Blazing Flames, and I hope you guys like my videos. Bye!